I'm going to show you how to replace a headlight bulb on a 2006 through 2013 Impala, and also it works for a 2014 to 2016 Impala Limited. I'm just replacing the low beam today, but once you get this assembly off, like I'm going to show you how to do, you can easily replace any of these lights in here, the high beam or the turn signal also. All you need for this is a 7mm socket and socket wrench. The replacement bulb for this vehicle for the low beam is an H11, and I got a Sylvania Silverstar. There's two things that have to be removed to get this unit out. So this small screw and this clip. So we're going to get that screw out first, and that takes that 7mm socket. And it doesn't take too many turns to get that out of there. So we've got that removed. And the next thing you do is pull up on this clip. It's hooked on in two places there and down below there. And you need to give it a good strong pull to get it out of there. There it goes. And now we're going to get the actual light housing out of there. I'm going to start at this inner part and pull it out, and then work it out away from the side of the car. Kind of wiggle it and pull out on it. And it will eventually come out. I've got that pulled out away from the car now. And this is what we're looking at behind here. This is the main wiring harness that has it connected to the vehicle. And here are two dust covers. This is the low beam, that's the high beam, and that's the turn signal. So this is the one that I want to take off. And it says twist that way to take it off to get access to the bulb. So go counterclockwise. And you only had to turn it about a quarter turn to get that off. And there's the old light inside. To get that out of there, you just turn it counterclockwise also. Don't have to turn it very far to get it out either. So there's our bulb that needs to be replaced. It has a clip on the end that has to come off. So pull that off. And positioning your new bulb like this with the little tab on top so it'll go into the clip, you push it back into that clip and it snaps just like that. Now we're going to put that back into the housing, and there are three little tabs that stick out, three little flanges, two that are small, one that's bigger, and you can orient those so they fit into that slot. There's the space for the two small ones and the bigger one up here. So orient it that way and put your bulb back in. When you feel those tabs go into their slots, just turn the bulb clockwise and lock it back in. It's only about a quarter of a turn. And it locks back in. So we're going to put the dust cap back on, we'll turn it clockwise till it locks in. We're going to put it back together starting with this outside edge. This pin here needs to go right in there. Then we'll work in the other side. So slip your housing under this edge and get that pin lined up in there. Might have to wiggle on it a little bit to get everything to go just right. But I felt the pin go in there, and this part is pushing over to line up with the screw hole. And up front here there's two little pins that have to go into there. That's where that clip is going to go. And we're going to fasten it back together, starting by putting that clip back in first and then putting the screw back in. So grab your clip and slide it back down in there, push it down firmly, and that locks that back in place. And then place the screw back in and tighten it down, and you're all set. Thanks for watching. Bye.